hat. When the back is white, you be losing all sight, you be free falling. Upright, upright. You break too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the back is white, you be losing all sight, you be free falling. Caught up in counting all kisses be kissed. What's that dimension will always persist? Trying to find all the things you dislike, but only to find that your emotions are right.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at the Sydney Cricket Ground. This is a round one match between Sydney and Brisbane. These sides both featured last week in opening round. One had a win, while the other was left disappointed to start their season with a loss. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harper joins me. Who's your pick today, Harp?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Swans. They come in well back, and understandably so, but don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harp. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. The big men fly. Rayner farms it out. Mills, desperate to win it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Archie has found some space. Cameron finds himself unattended. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Lions picking up where they left off last week. McInerney showing his skills. Toes it off the deck. Anyone's ball. Absorbs the pressure. What can they build here? Campbell. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. And we will do it all again. McInerney gets his hand to it. Neal. Mills leads his opponent. Bad error there. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Grundy palms it down. That was almost handed to him. Takes the short option. Lace out. Great footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
Well, they make no secret of the fact they set themselves to start well, and they've certainly done that today.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Grundy wins it. Rayner, Berry, navigated the traffic. He'll work all day. Terrific tackle. McCarthy on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement. Steadies, drop punt, goal!
The Swans cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Lions have cracked this game open. They're playing inspired football. McInerney showing his skills. Solid tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. Rowbottom normally delivers. Duday, ever reliable. They've put themselves under pressure. The Swans have been out of sorts. The Lions on the ball now. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. Can he find a teammate? They're moving the footy well here. Wilmot presents in space. What a first term they're having. Lohman on a lead. This ought to end in a goal. Searching kick. Neal gets to the front spot.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Hipwood in the back is the call. The Lions are bringing great energy. Lohman, that's a big play. Ashcroft demanded the footy and got it.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort. It's missed everything. Sizes up what's ahead. Good-looking kick. Quality delivery by foot. The Swans might be about to start something. Heaney takes it at centre halfback. Goulden all alone in the centre square. They need a spark. Duday clears the area. Wilmot has a paddock in front of him. Rayner, Morris drops into the hole and marks. Sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Swans are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. McInerney wins it out of the centre. McCluggage, Rowbottom, Ashcroft mops that one up. It's not a fair fight. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Rayner, through the centre square he goes. McCluggage in his natural habitat. Quick snap is off target.
The Swans are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Lloyd tasked with the kick in, and they're away. Uses the non-preferred in no man's land. Desperate defence. Just had to get it out. The Swans desperately need to shift the momentum. Haywood can keep it moving. A chance to clear now. He didn't break stride. Too slow. Throws it on the boot. Malikan attracted a crowd. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. McCartan caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He's put it through.
The Swans must be hoping that their opponents can't keep this standard up because they're just not able to compete with it.
The Lions by 33. Punch clear. Rayner, a bit of a panicked handball. Gravity wasn't his friend there. That's good vision. They might be out here. Campbell, he's lost it. Roberts runs onto it and can drive them into attack. No one could mark. They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Waiting for someone to come at him. Zorko. What's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. The Lions are out of trouble. Archie has charged into space. He's hit up the lead. Squeezes the kick. Seizes the moment. He's made a hot start to this match. That's a bit of a waste. Roberts bangs it long. Goulden all on his own. The Swans moving the ball well. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Grundy got to the right position and hung on. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Answorth doing what he does best. Zorko. Another one off the ground. Berry onto it. They might be caught out on the turnover. Inside 50 with the kick. Wicks. That's a poor strike. Defence 101 there. Payne wants to take the game on. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Swans need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting... that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Mills just trying to get it forward under pressure. Good disciplined defence. Wilmot loves the hard stuff. Doesn't often waste it. Decides to go. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Gee, they're playing well. Cameron runs to 40 and hammers it home.
The Swans have brought a knife to a gunfight. That's a bad idea. This is looking ugly.
The Lions with the first of the second turn. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. Haywood, strong grab. They're crying out for a goal and he's answered the call.
That was a superb solo effort to take a big contested grab and then convert a difficult set shot. Team lifting stuff.
The Swans need to back that up and generate some momentum. The big men fly. Goes off the ground. Berry. What can he manufacture? Mills. Gathers. McKenna making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Wilmot. The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney has got on top. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Dishes it off. Goulden gets in the way. Mills. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick in. Can get and go. Delivers a long ball. McCluggage. Can you believe it? Oh, that's incredible. Seizes the moment. Neil. You know how this ends. You just know how it ends.
The Lions have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
The Lions can sense a soft kill here. Grundy got his palm to it. Warner, that could come back to bite. McKenna makes good contact. Wilmot, his field kicking is normally first rate. The kick was centimetre perfect. Fletcher, hoofs it off the deck. Rayner, to no one in particular. Neil has brought his own ball. Day, slick hands. Sockers it inside 50. Cameron, crunching tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. McInerney has probably got the points at this stage. Rayner, he can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Adams, probing ball. Hamling with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. Archie went bang. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Time to turn on the Jets. Roberts putting his body on the line. Hapley, Goulden, kicks to centre wing. Honours the lead, wanting to get on with the job. He's been quiet. Lester tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clean pickup. Takes a bounce. He's generally a good kick. Neil working hard and being rewarded. He'll work all day. McCluggage. Neil outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Archie lays it off. McInerney, and inside 50 goes begging. Can he hit a target? Amati closed him down. Hasn't seen a lot of it. The Swans have been out of sorts. The sprint is on. Goes for territory and finally over the line.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
McKenna with a chance to run. Good work rate. That's skillful. Well played. By hand. Neil normally delivers. The kick is precise. Takes the logical option. McInerney. Cameron. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay. He's kicked it like an arrow.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Lions with the past 2 goals. The big men fly. Goulden looking to get it down there quickly. Payne showing why he's such a good defender. They'll bide their time. Taking out some frustration possibly. Wilmot doing the grunt work. Now it's someone else's problem. Not on my watch, he says. Which way will it bounce? Warner. McKenna drops into the hole and cuts that one off. They've got winners all over the park. The Lions having a great patch. Payne. Spearing pass. Heaney takes an excellent grab. Rowbottom is the man on the spot and he's marked.
The crowd will tell the story.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Swans with a much needed goal. The 2 big men do battle. Mills. Goulden. Another forward 50 entry. Florence read it well and claims the mark.
To finish off the good work.
Kicking for his first. He's got it.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Swans haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. McInerney wins the tap. Rayner, centre square, loose ball. Snell affects the turnover. Brings it out wide. Punched that like he meant it. Goulden, solid tackle. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Lohman, that's a big play. Hipwood, the defence is disorganised, seizes the moment. It's there!
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. McInerney with a deft tap. Rayner, Day on a lead. What's he got on offer? Might be time for one more score here. Neal steadies, fires, bullseye!
The Swans have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Grundy with a deft tap. Mills does the roving. Terrific tackle. He's drawn a crowd. Great tackling technique there. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Lions are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are... a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. McInerney wins the tap. Fletcher had some assistance. McCluggage showing real strength. Mills, one step ahead. Quality delivery by foot. I've liked his game today. Heaney has charged into space. Can he be the fire starter? They might be out here. Campbell in the right spot. This is promising. Leicester, they must be sick of the sight of that. Campbell, it's a desperate tackle. Lack of awareness there. He's besieged. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Thought his way through it. McCluggage, that's good work rate. Handballs it to nobody. They'll need to be more careful than that. He's had little impact so far. Snell, it's a tough game. Archie, under pressure. McCarthy, McKenna takes the hand pass. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Lions are absolutely airborne at the moment. McInerney has had his measure today. Cameron puts his teammate under the pump. McCluggage. Grundy is calm in a crisis. Snell, was that a throw? Roberts, stripped of it, somehow released the ball. He's been dispossessed. Into the middle with the kick. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Doesn't often waste it. The Lions have winners everywhere. Berry, dangerous to leave on his own. Archie, this is champagne footy. The Swans have no answers. McKenna has got off the chain. He's stolen a march. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Lions look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. The big men fly. Warner. Heaney. He's taken a beauty. What's he got on offer? That's symptomatic of their malaise. They've found the magic formula. Keen to get the ball moving. Blasts away. Gee, they're playing well. Sees something he likes. McKenna. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
The defenders are told to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Swans need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. McInerney with the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Cameron, Jordan, wins it back. Squeezes the kick. That's a bit of a waste. Slick hands. Berry. Heads for home. That was never missing.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Swans checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest. McInerney, he's worth his weight in gold. Warner comes free in the tackle. McDonald, can he find a teammate? Cameron, didn't need to be asked twice. McKenna, he's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
If this was a boxing match, the towel would be well and truly in the ring by now.
The Swans are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Cameron, McCluggage continuing to win the hard ball. And we will do it all again. McInerney has rucked tirelessly. Rowbottom, hand pass cut off. He's hit up the lead. It's a thumping kick, but it's off target, a minor score.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
The Swans have been embarrassed today. Warner has a vice-like grip. Mills has found some space. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They're moving the footy well here. Manages to find a teammate. The Swans have been out of sorts. Zorko making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. McInerney is giving him a bath. Neal, Cameron, they've put themselves under pressure. Jordan, he who hesitates. Warner. Payne is proving hard to pass. Zorko. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. McInerney, just for something different. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
That was about the only way they were going to get one, to be honest.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Grundy, a rare win. Mills kicks laterally. No wonder coaches go grey. Zorko. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Lohman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Lions have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. McInerney, the winner there. Rowbottom, looking to peg one back. Thumped away. Answorth, Zorko. He's not wanting for confidence. McLean picks it off. That's poor kicking. The Lions have been caught napping.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? McInerney is teaching him a lesson. McCluggage, Cameron, breaks the line. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Lloyd, working hard and presenting well. McCartan, the Lions have denied them the corridor. Grundy, when one tackle just won't do. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Lloyd. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The Lions turn for home, having surprised many, possibly even themselves. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Swans are playing for pride now, but they'll want to save some percentage as well. You never know how important that could end up being. At the end of every season, there are invariably teams separated only by percentage on the ladder. So it's crucial to maximise the damage when you're winning. and minimise it when a game is lost.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Trusting the game plan and back with style at every contest.
McInerney could do this with his eyes closed. Cameron, Fletcher only knows one way. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
10 individual goal kickers. Who else wants to drift forward and get their name on the sheet?
The Lions have the first of the last quarter. McInerney, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Cameron, Rayner, ball spills free in the tackle. He accepts his mission, winds up, mission accomplished.
It's a dark night of the soul when you get beaten like this.
The Lions are having a lot of the play and making it count too. McInerney continues to have his way. Rayner, umpire calls advantage and off they go. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. McInerney, it's been a mighty performance. Cameron, Snell leads his opponent. That's good vision. Florence, he's been accosted.
The Swans have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Same old, same old. Rayner, Jordan, popped up out of nowhere. That was almost handed to him. McLean, in the right spot at the right time. You can't question his commitment. Through the centre square he goes. Heaney, Grundy, Warner. That's symptomatic of their day. Fletcher. McInerney takes the logical option. The Lions are good with their hands. He's given it a tug and missed.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Little wonder they're getting smashed with kicking like that. Pokes it into the pocket. They're a pleasure to watch. In he goes.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Gotta be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? He had one job and he made a meal of it. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Lions look every bit a premiership contender.
The Lions go on their merry way. McInerney, this is getting monotonous. Mills, and that's a letdown. His field kicking is normally first rate. Grundy wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Clever kick. Lohman with the big fist. Grundy, not a lot of positives today. Wicks, he's so clean with the footy. Wilmot went bang. Day. Big ball to be won here. Taking out some frustration possibly. Snell, Hamling. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Cameron, what a game he's played. He's going for his fifth to rip off Mark Howard, build the man a statue.
The Lions are absolutely flying. It'll take a good side to knock them off in this form.
The Lions clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Warner runs onto it. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Cameron, he's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
This is full of merit, this performance. Any win interstate is extremely valuable.
The Lions seemingly on top all over the ground at the moment. McInerney has been dominant in the ruck. Warner, he just dropped it. Rayner, approaching the 50. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Lions are giving them an absolute smashing. Grundy, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Warner, McDonald gets to the front spot and can line them up. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. Punched away. Payne showing real strength. Ashcroft couldn't get a disposal. He hasn't stopped working all day, and that's just reward. Well played.
The Swans are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? McInerney showing his skills. Cameron. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. McInerney showing his skills. Goulden affects the turnover. Mills just had to get it out. Centre square, loose ball. Rayner desperate to win it back. Archie in the clear on centre wing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Morris, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. McDonald wins it. Mills. McLean read it well and claims the mark. They've got time to put the kettle on. Answorth tries to spike it out of the danger zone. You asked for it, you got it. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. McDonald gets his hand to it. Mills swoops and kicks a goal.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
Maybe that can get them back into this match. Just kidding. They might as well not have a rut. Cameron, he's copped some of his own medicine. Morris, that's a bit of a waste. He hasn't been himself today. Zorko with another spoil. Warner kicks to space. Rayner gets there first. Got the handball away. Zorko throws it on the boot. Morris working hard and being rewarded. Decides to go. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
He's got a couple now and he's making the most of his opportunities.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. McInerney has had his measure today. Cameron, anyone's ball. Look at him go. Rayner. He's split the middle.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Swans have had their pants pulled down today. The big men fly. Warner, row bottom. Mills, he's not one to take a backward step. He's been quiet. Leicester, they must be sick of the sight of that. Kicking for his first. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Snell had it and lost it. Goes for territory. Day, he's got support. Warner gathers. Snell, what can he do with it? Rayner on a lead. Ashcroft receives a clever hand pass. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
10 goals and a quarter. You don't see that very often. They've given them a hiding.
The Lions, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. McInerney, he's worth his weight in gold. Warner, it's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Cameron attracted a crowd. Both sides will be glad to hear the siren, I suspect. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
I don't use this word lightly, but that was a disgrace. Their effort today was so far short of what's required at this level, and it's not a stretch to suggest that a few of these players might never play for this club again. As for the winners, well, you just don't get better than that. They'll wake up in the morning and wonder if they dreamed it.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.